Today I want to do one little last video, I think. Maybe I'll get one more next week. But another video, and this one is to create a custom monogram. And monograms, the way I do this, I have a capital letter for the first letter of the person's last name, and then in the middle, kind of cut out, sort of, the last name. Now I'm going to use my last name, and that starts with an A. So what I want to end up with is something like this. So you can see the A, and then you can see my name in the middle, and the part of the A is cut out. Now, the A's work great because there's if you think about an A, if I look at the A on my name, there's a little uh, bar right between them, and that's where I put the banner, kind of in the middle. Some other letters you may want to do a little bit different, but this is what we're going to work on today. So let's go into Lightburn. And first of all, I need some text. And the text I chose for the letter is something called charm. I want to put that on my line mode right now. I want to make it a little bit bigger. Let's go nice and big. Okay, so there's my name letter. Now the next thing that I did is I chose a different color and a different font. I used a font called Rockwell. And of course, that's really, really big. So I'm going to make it 25. And I can pretty much center this right on my letter A, just like this. Now, I want to get rid of the bar, so I'm going to move it down so that this is where I want it, covering the bar. Okay, so that's part one. Now, the next thing is I want to get those two bars, and I want to be able to cut stuff out. So, go back to my blue layer. Oops, I got to measure my name. Oh, I want to, let's see here. I'll leave that there. I want to change this to 150 by 30. I still want it on my red layer. Center it vertically. Center, it's pretty much centered. Okay, so this name is 145. So I'm going to make this box. I can change this box. I want to make it just a little bit bigger. So I'll go 150 by 2. And I'm going to take this bar and I'm going to kind of bring it close, get it centered on my name, center. And I need another one, so I'm going to duplicate that. And I'm going to bring the duplicate down. It's still centered. Now what I want to do with this is I want to take this and I want to make sure that everything is centered on the name, so vertical center. Looks like I did a pretty good job by eye. Sometimes I get it really good, sometimes I don't. Okay, so these bars are going to be on. Take my two bars. I'm going to group them together. Oops, move them here. I want to take that bar, and give me a group. And then the group, I can see the group is 150 by 38. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my bar group onto that red layer. So when I make it disappear, you'll see some of the magic happen. So back to my blue layer, and it's 150 by 38. So I just need to go 150 by 38. And I'm going to center it on that group. Just the centering tool. Now I'll make my red layer go away. So that part of the alphabet letter I want to make disappear. So I take my box and my letter. I'm going to go to my Boolean Assistant and check. No, I don't want that. Oh, definitely don't want that. No, that's not going to happen. Oh, there it is. That cuts that out. And I just press OK. Bring my red layer back. Change my blue to fill. And there, I have a monogram. So relatively easy. So let's just try another letter. So take this. Oops. That. Let's just take this and kind of shove it off to the side here. Get you way up, come on, way up here, way up there. Okay, let's pick a different letter that doesn't have that bar in the middle. Something like, a T. So on my blue layer, T. But remember, I want to use my charm font. Change it to my charm font. And I want to make it pretty big. So this doesn't have a bar in the middle, right? So for now, I'm going to put on my blue background line layer. And I want my text. So I'll get my red layer, text, and text there. Oh, I need to make this. I got to change the font down back to my Rockwell font. You could choose whatever font you want. And let's see what happens when I center this vertically on, or center it center. It's a little too high. So you get to play with it a little. I'm going to bring it down right about there. And this, once again, I want to make this a little bit bigger. So let's go 150 by 25. I'll make it a little smaller. There we go. Now, same thing. We know this is 150 by 20. So I'm going to go back to my blue layer. Get one of these boxes. And I want to make this 1, 2. And I want that up. And then I'll put my bar. Down just a little bit here. I think I have to move my name down. You have to play with these a little, or else they're not going to work. So I got to take my bar, center it on my name vertically, and I want to duplicate that again, and move my duplicate down, and I want to do my vertical alignment. That's pretty good. I want to take that. I want to move them together, put them on my red layer, and then that is 155 by 31, so a little bit different sizing. Oops. 155 by 31. So I'll make this 155 by 31. And I'm going to center it on this group. Make my red layer disappear. And same thing. Select those. And I want to use my Boolean Assistant, and last time I remember was B minus A. Actually, this is A minus B because I changed the order which I selected them. That's okay. And fill in my blue. If I take, let's bring these together here side by each. And when I preview that, once again, I changed the font size a little. If I was doing this for a lot of monograms, I would make sure my fonts are all the same size and my alphabet letters were the same font size as well. But you can see that it doesn't have to be the bar in the alphabet letter, or you can just add that bar inside your monogram. Okay, well, the other thing you can do with these monograms, you can fancy them up, you can put borders around them. Obviously, if you want a little fancier styling, you can change the font for both the big alphabet letter and for the name. But it shows you what you can do when you do your want to cut out part of an object. I think I have a video on this earlier. Anyway, thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.